I wanted to share with you the last book that I'm reading, Idea of Erwin Panofsky. It's an aesthetic book, and you're going to find very interesting because it talks about ideas, how the artists conceive ideas, where they come from outside in the real world, from outside in the metaphysic world, in our mind, it's all in our mind, and how they relate, how we can convey this idea, how we can transmit this idea to our artwork, and how the artwork relate with the concrete external world. These are some of the questions very interesting that you're going to find in Erwin Panofsky book. Erwin Panofsky went through the history of aesthetics to see how the concept of idea, the concept of beauty and harmony evolved through the times. And he wanted to answer also the question, how do we convey these ideas through our artworks, how the artists convey ideas through their artworks, and how do we conceive and perceive ideas as something that is inside our head, that is something that's outside ourselves. And regarding all these interesting topics, I think that is a good thing to read this book, integrating it not also with some of the latest aesthetic book, but also with semiotic book and cognitive science book. Why semiotic book? Because every time that we want to create something, we start from an idea. Yes, we start from this idea that we still don't know what does it mean. But in the end, we create a sign, okay? A accessible, understandable form of communication. And the artwork can be related with the concept, with the semiotic concept of signifier, which could be any motion, gesture, image that conveys meaning. And there is the third object of this relationship, the signified, which is took in consideration also in Erwin Panofsky book. The object that is outside in reality, how the idea and how the artwork relate with the outside world, with an outside object. So this is why I think that is a good idea to read this book, integrating it with semiotic books, semiotic readings. But also I think that is a good idea to read some cognitive science book, because when we talk about how do we convey ideas, how do we conceive idea, where they come from, and how the public perceive the artworks and the ideas that are conveyed in this artwork, then we are talking about perception. We are talking about communication system, perception system. We are talking about cognitive system. This is why I think that is a good idea to read also some cognitive science book. As you can see, it's all related: aesthetic, cognitive science, semiotic. You can find connection with a lot of theory, and you can find many perspectives from where you can look at things. And this is the things that I find more interesting when I read a new book, when I find new perspective, finding new ideas. So I wish you that reading this book, you'll have a lot of new good ideas. Have a great day. Ciao.